And I think no need to add success page. We are redirecting the user to the home page. So the home page will display the success message here. No need to add another page and display the success subscription message. Let's now add our routes. Let's move to the web.php. Here the user needs to be registered and logged in to subscribe to a plan. Let's copy this route from here and paste it here. So the first route will take us to, let's add here subscription, or let's add sub, only subscribe. Let's add here checkout, and we need the subscription controller. Let's import and use it. Here is it, and the method is checkout, and let's give it name subscribe check out. Next, what we need another one for success. As I told you, when subscription is done successfully, we will be redirected to the home page, and we will have here the session ID that we will use to check if subscription is done successfully. So here we have success, here success, and finally we have here also success. Save. Now we need to do something. We need, once we click on the, let's go to the home, not the home, to the alert, so where we display the message, and here we have the link so the user can subscribe. Let's add here the routes that we have added. So route, let's copy the routes from here, subscribe checkout. Let's paste it here and save. Okay, let's now refresh the page, but if we refresh the page, the message will be disappeared. And also here, if we try to access the upload, so we will access it because the time has passed. As you can see, has passed, not passed, passed. So the time has passed, and we have here 3 hearts. Let's do something. Let's use Tinker to update this user. So let's use PHP artisan Tinker. Let's find all the users from the app models. I think we have only 2 users. Let's check if we have 2 users or more. Let's see what we have. We have 7 hearts for this user number 3. And this is the user who is logged in, and he has 3. Okay, let's find it and update the number of hearts. Find number 2 and update his number of hearts. Let's add here hearts, and we set it to 0. Okay, let's hit enter. We have true. Let's go back, refresh the page. We have now 0. Let's try to access the upload. And we have the subscribe button. Let's click on subscribe. Now we need to be redirected to Stripe session, not Stripe session, Stripe checkout form. And we have something wrong. Route subscription success not defined. So we have added subscription, subscribe. So I have changed the name here to subscribe success. Okay, let's do something. Let's make it. So what is the name here? Subscription success. Okay, let's make it subscription checkout, subscription success. And here let's change it to subscription checkout. Okay, let's go back, refresh the page. And we have another error. Let's see what we have now. API key provided. So I forgot to add API key. Let's move to our developers. I forgot to tell you to add API key. So we need our API key. So we have here the API case. Where is the API case? Let's click again here. We have here the API case. So please use your own API key, okay? Don't use mine. So here is the secret key. You need to use the secret, not the publishable key. So if you use mine, once this course is done, I will rotate or remove the key, okay? So let's go back to our subscription controller here. Since we will use the key here inside the checkout, and also when we cancel the subscription, when the user cancels the subscription, so we need also to use or to set the API key. So since we will do that in these two functions, we need to use a constructor, okay? So let's add here public function construct, and we have here let's add here construct. And now we can use Stripe set API key, and we need to import Stripe from Stripe. So use Stripe from Stripe, and as I told you, we need to set API key, and we give it our API key, and please use your own key, okay? So now let's add semicolon. Let's move here and add semicolon. So using it inside construct will prevent us from repeating the same thing here inside checkout and inside success. So we'll call set API or Stripe set API key inside checkout and success. Okay, so now we have done it only once. Okay, now we are done with so now we are done with our API key. Let's go back to our browser. Let's refresh the page and see what we have. And as you can see, we are redirected to Stripe checkout form. Let's see what we have. And as you can see, we have here the amount to pay, which is $18 per month. And we have here Invoice hearts, which is this one, which is the plan that we have added. And we have here the description Laravel 12 invoice hearts, which is the description that we have added for our plan. And as you can see here, we don't have any active subscriptions, and now we can subscribe. Let's add. So here is our email. Let's add the test card, the date, the security code, and let's give it name. And we can now hit the subscribe button. So it's in French. In your subscription form, you will have English if you are using English, okay? So once the subscription is done successfully, we will be redirected to the home page. And as you can see, we have been redirected, but we have something wrong. Add subscription or Stripe subscription ID to the fillable property. We did not add fillable array inside subscription model. And as you can see, we have here the session ID that I told you. So this is the session ID generated here, and here is it. So as I told you, use this placeholder. Don't use anything else to get your session ID. And to get the session ID, as we have said, we need to get it using the request query, so we can get it from our URL here, okay? And now what we need to do, we need to add, let's go to our subscribe or subscription model. So we did not add, but we have the fillable array here. We have, why? So I think something is wrong here. Stripe subscription ID. Here is it, Stripe. We did not import the fillable, so I forgot to import the fillable. That's why. So that's why we have. So I thought that I have imported the fillable array. So in new Laravel 13, you need to import it. I forgot to import it. Okay, now we have imported the fillable array. Let's try to do that again and see what will happen. And we have another error: attempt to assign property next available at on null. Let's go to our subscription controller. We have the user here, user next available at. We don't have the user. We did not add the user. So here the user, we need to get it using the auth user, not the user. We don't have a variable here user, or let's do something. Let's add it here. User is the auth user. Okay. So I forgot to define the variable. So we can use the user here. That's why we have the next available at on null. Let's do that again. Refresh the page. And finally, we have our success message. So the subscription has been done successfully, and our user has been credited with 100 hearts. Okay. So now what we need to do, let's move to our, so here we have our plan. If we click on the plan, as you can see, we have two subscriptions. One, I have done it before because I was testing, and second one is the one that we have added, and as you can see, we have $36. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to display subscriptions or the user subscription inside his profile. And we need also to add the button so the user can cancel the subscription if he wants to cancel it. Okay, let's do something. Let's try again to subscribe to make sure that it's working. Okay, let's find the user again. So let's find the user number 2 and update his hearts to 0. Let's now, so where is it? So here, what is so up model? Models, not model, sorry. Let's do that again. Models and hit enter. Okay, now it's done. Let's move back just to make sure that everything is done correctly. Okay, because in first time we had an error. So let's do that again to make sure that we don't have any errors. So we have 3 hearts because the time has passed, which is the 1 minute. So the 1 minute has been passed so fast. So let's do that again. Let's check. Maybe we have a bug that we did not notice. Let's do that again. So now we have subscription or the subscription button, which means that the time did not pass so fast. Let's try to do that again. So all of these tests, I am doing it to make sure that everything is working. Okay, so let's do that again. And now we are redirected to the Stripe checkout form. Here is our plan. Let's add the test card. So let's add date, security code, and let's subscribe. So now the subscription is done successfully. And as you can see, we have the message and we have 100 hearts. Let's access our upload. As you can see, we have upload. So everything is done correctly. We don't have any error. That's why I have done all of these tests. So now, as I told you, we need to move to the profile and display the subscription for the user so he can cancel it at any time he wants, as we have seen here, as we have added inside our message. So we need to be sure that he can cancel anytime, as we have said here. Okay, let's do that now.